good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Whatever time you're watching this, we are back with another video, as you can see. And today I want to just talk about the Epstein files. It's a very interesting topic. And I cannot go on any social media platform whatsoever without seeing someone being like, oh, like Trump makes an announcement. They're like, that's great. Drop the Epstein files. Trump's like, hey, I'm sending people out of the country. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. People are like, but where's the Epstein files? We have an NBA. We have all these NBA players that are a part of a federal RICO. You know, they've been illegally gambling, messing with y'all's parlays, messing with y'all this, messing with y'all that. Where's the Epstein files? Where is the Epstein files? And you know what? I'm asking the same thing. I'm pretty much asking the same thing at this point because, you know what? We got an NBA RICO before the Epstein files in GTA 6. So it's this big, huge controversy with this Epstein files. So I was listening to the FBI director, right? And they're like, oh, you know what? We have all these NBA players and all these players that you've known for years and years and years, decades, that are involved in these federal gambling rings. And they're like, oh, we have, you know what? We just shot down a boat full of drug dealers bringing drugs into the country. And then when they're like, okay, but what about the Epstein files? Epstein what? Epstein who? What? Who's that? What's the Epstein files? Is Donald Trump in the Epstein files? No. But Bill Gates is in the Epstein files. Y'all don't need to be worried about Donald Trump. What you need to worry about is Bill Gates. Okay? Which I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. But it's like every time the Epstein files are mentioned, they always move the goalpost, and they're like, everybody pay attention to this. There's aliens coming to Earth. Where is the Epstein files? Well, okay, Americans, we're gonna undisclose all the UFO documents. It's like, are you gonna undisclose the Epstein files? Well, we don't need to worry about the Epstein files, right? We don't need to worry about all those redacted names or none of that stuff. We don't need to worry about the pictures with Donald Trump, with Jeffrey Epstein. What we need to worry about is the NBA and Bill Gates. Not Bill Gates. Who is it? Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton. Did I say Bill Gates before? Bill Clinton. Let's worry about Bill Clinton and the Epstein files, not Donald Trump, the sitting president. Let's worry about the old president. It's like, why? If it's so strongly known or whatever that Trump is not, because according to his administrations, he's not in it, right? If Donald Trump's not in the Epstein files, just release him. I mean, what's the hold up? What's the wait? What is it? We can't go anywhere. I'm telling you, go look for yourself. Go online and search up Donald Trump. Look in the comment section and tell me that you don't see something regarding the Epstein files in there. Every single post, every news outlet, every comment, they're like, okay, we got an NBA RICO before the Epstein files. We're probably gonna get GTA 6 before the Epstein files, or actually, I don't know about we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, my thing is okay, if there's nothing to see, nothing to know, release all the files. Why is it such a huge controversy? Why is it such a huge deal And it's like they avoid this stuff more than aliens. They'd rather tell us aliens are hitting Earth than to tell us who was in them Epstein files. And not that I cared so much before, but it's like they're making it it's becoming such a topic that it's like you have to care, pretty much. You almost have to care about it. And if you don't, it's like, well, it's like, let's just ignore if he was in it. But if he was in it or is in it, we should know that, because there is very harsh things that Jeffrey Epstein was accused of. So if Donald Trump is your buddy, or P. Diddy's in it, or whatever, we need to know that. And then it might not change a lot of things, but it could possibly change the sitting president. If you're convicted of doing something like that, yeah, we might need to know about that. We might just. So it's like, release it. No big deal. Just release it. But sadly, it's probably not gonna happen. But now we got an NBA RICO. So I know a lot of y'all that be betting on the NBA and stuff like that. Sports betting's not legal in the state that I live in. But I know a lot of y'all probably mad about y'all's parlays and stuff like that, and trying to, man, we need a class action lawsuit because my parlay didn't hit. And it's like, well, they was robbing us anyways. And they probably was. But that should tell you something about the state of the world that we're in, kind of, because it's like, we got NBA players. Last time I checked out, NBA players make like hundreds of millions of dollars on the contracts. Like, well, I guess it depends who you are. But they make a lot of money. Like, the rappers want to ball like the NBA players and the athletes and stuff like this. But it's like, are y'all not getting money? It's like, let's talk about it. You guys are literally entwined with mafia members and stuff like that, and they're paying people for their celebrity. They're paying people for who they are, so they can continue to rip people off for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, these people have X-ray contacts. Yes, X-ray contacts that they can literally. You put a deck of cards on the table, right? Let's say we're playing poker. You're on this side, I'm on this side, and it's like you have your hand, whatever. And I can, like, all the cards on the table with these contacts or these shades or these glasses, these people can see. Like, it glows the letter or the number that your cards, or all of the cards, and they can literally see them. They can see through the actual deck of cards, which is quite insane, because who came up with that technology, and are they involved in it? Did they know that it was going to be used for that? Did they make it specifically for that? Who funded that? And why are we just finding out about that in an NBA RICO? And for one, why is there an NBA RICO right now? It's like the government is doing every other thing besides taking care of the American people. It's like they're doing it's like they're doing so many side missions that it's almost like comical. Like, why is this a concern right now? Like, at this point in time, why is that such a huge concern? Oh, we can't worry about food stamps and SNAP benefits and disabled people not being able to eat, and working people not being able to get their stamps that they can support themselves with. But I'm gonna tell you what we can do. We're gonna get the FBI director, Kash Patel, to look into this NBA gambling thing, because listen, they're taking our money. We need our money. So we got to get these NBA players off the streets. And it's like, I get it. You know what I mean? If it's illegal, it's illegal. But in the same sense, it's like, there's so many illegal things that's happening right now. It's probably a lot worse than that. And it's like, that's a top priority. You're talking about 10 years investigation you've been working on this, and they wasn't able to solidify it or close the case or whatever, or start the trial until Kash Patel's in office. But anytime anybody's asking about the Epstein files, it's like, hey, well, Bill Clinton is where we need to be looking at with the Epstein files. It's like, why don't we look at everybody in the Epstein files and stop pinpointing certain people out and trying to say, oh, well, you know, well, we don't need to focus on that. Really? Like that's what you're, you know, that's what we're going with. We don't need to worry about that. Or Bill Clinton. That's where we're going with Bill Clinton. We got Bill Clinton in the Epstein files before GTA 6. I don't know. I'm just curious. This video is just, hey, I'm just asking questions. Like, I mean, if there's nobody in it, why can't it be released? If Donald Trump's in it, who cares who else is in it, right? Because the people are concerned about Donald Trump being in it. And it's like this stuff is getting protected more than the UFO files. We got Congress literally saying, yeah, we got whole UFOs, unidentified flying objects, or UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon, and you know, we're hitting them with military missiles and we're doing this and that. But don't be worrying about the Epstein files. You need to worry about Harvey Loeb and 3-Eye Atlas. And you guys should worry about, well, you got a lot of people that are saying, oh, it's just a distraction from the Epstein files, which I don't believe that, you know, the government shutdown's a distraction from that. Maybe a delay, but not a distraction from that. The government shutdown's a whole entirely different story, which I think is intentional on both sides. You know, I think the government's working together on the shutdown, so they can maybe implement martial law, or say, oh, we need a reason. Look at all these violent people. We need a reason we need something bigger than ICE. We need something bigger than the military or the National Guard. We need something bigger, more powerful, so we can start locking people up that go against our ICE agents and go against this stuff. Which I don't agree that you go and try to harm ICE agents either, because supposedly they're supposed to be getting illegal immigrants out of the states, supposedly. So those are our American people, and I don't advise you go against them unless you want to end up like everybody else. But moral of the story is, where's the Epstein files? Release them. Where's GTA 6? Is GTA 6 ever coming out? Or they're just gonna keep pushing it back? Every time we get closer to GTA 6, they're like, look, whoa, we have a new update. We're gonna move it back 3 months. Okay, I'm just kidding. I don't really care about that. But it is a little strange that it's like all these conspiracies are just in the air. And the NBA RICO is kind of crazy too. I'd be mad if I betted my money on some of these parlays and I figure out that it's all a scam. You know, think about it. If you happen to see this video, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Or don't. Love you guys. I'm out.